In a world cloaked in shadows and forgotten power, a cursed coin falls into the hands of a boy with nothing, and gives him everything to lose. This is the story of Cale and the girl bound to fate, Lyra. Chapter 1, Whispers in the Dark. The alleyways of Black Hollow were never silent. Even in the dead of night, rats scurried, deals were made, and dreams were stolen. But tonight it was quieter, too quiet, as 17-year-old Cale crouched behind an overturned crate, his breath fogging in the chill. He hadn't eaten in 2 days. His fingers trembled as he eyed the merchant's coin pouch just steps away. It was carelessly tucked into the man's cloak, practically begging to be stolen. Cale moved like smoke, silent, swift, until his hand grasped the pouch. But the moment he touched it, a whisper crawled into his ear. Whisper, you will see more than you want. Take it, and you take the curse. He flinched, but the whisper was gone, the street silent again. Shaking it off, he slipped the pouch into his pocket and darted away. Inside the shadows of a nearby alley, he checked the contents. Most of it was regular silver, but one coin gleamed oddly, dark and ancient, with markings no kingdom dared use anymore. When his finger brushed it, the world pulsed. Suddenly, the streets were gone. He was standing in a stone corridor lit by blue flames. Screams echoed down the hall. A girl's voice called out, a cry full of pain and power. Then darkness again. Cale dropped the coin, gasping for breath. His heart pounded in his chest. Cale whispers, "What was that?" He didn't know it yet, but nothing about his life would ever be the same. Chapter 2, The Stranger's Warning. Cale tried to sell the coin at a pawn shop the next morning. Cale, old family relic worth anything? The shopkeeper, a man with more scars than teeth, took one look at it and shoved it back. Shopkeeper, nervous. Get that cursed thing out of my sight. Confused and increasingly paranoid, Cale wandered toward the market square. That's when he saw her. She stood by the fountain, silver hair in a hood, violet eyes watching him like she knew everything. Her gaze locked onto his pocket. She began walking toward him. Mysterious girl, you have it. The coin. Cale, what if I do? Girl, then you've already heard it whisper. Before he could reply, she placed a folded paper in his hand and vanished into the crowd. Opening it, he read 5 words. The Hollow comes for you. Chapter 3, Marked by Shadows. That night, Cale can't sleep. The coin whispered again, this time in a language he didn't understand. Symbols burned into his dreams. He woke with blood from his nose and words etched on his palm. He wrapped the coin in cloth and fled toward the old city ruins, hoping to bury it, forget it. But as he descended into the underground vaults beneath the temple ruins, a strange pulse pulled him deeper. There in the heart of the crypt she stood again. The silver-haired girl, softly. You were chosen. The coin doesn't find just anyone. Cale, who are you? Girl, my name is Lyra. I was cursed by it too. She reached into her cloak and revealed her own coin, darker than his and cracked down the middle. Lyra, this isn't just a curse, Cale, it's a key. Chapter 4, A Path Unchosen. Lyra explained all. Long ago, 7 coins were forged by ancient seers, each bound to time, fate, and sacrifice. Most were lost or destroyed, but some remained. Each coin chose a bearer, and every bearer was either consumed or became something far more dangerous. Lyra, the coin shows you echoes of your past, glimpses of your future, and tempts you to change them.
Cale, why me? Lyra, because the world needs a monster.
Or a hero. You choose which one. Suddenly the chamber trembled. Cracks split the floor. From the darkness, shadowy figures emerged. Cloaked men with pale, eyeless faces. The hollow Lyra. Run! They've found us. Cale grabbed her hand, and together they sprinted into the catacombs, the hollow in pursuit. Chapter 5. Bond of blood and fire inside the tunnels. With the hollow closing in, Cale found a door etched with the same symbols on his palm. Without thinking, he pressed his hand against it. The door opened. Inside was an old chamber lit by eternal fire, casting reflections of the past and future on the walls. Lyra stumbled, injured. Cale knelt beside her. Cale, we're not dying here. He raised the coin, and fire burst from the walls, slamming into the hollow. But the power surged too strong. Cale fell to his knees, screaming. Lyra placed her cracked coin over his and whispered an ancient word. The power calmed, Their coins, now glowing, merged briefly before separating again. Lyra, now we're bound, your fate is mine. Cale looked into her eyes, no longer afraid. For the first time, he didn't feel alone. And the shadows beyond the crypt trembled at what had just awakened. Narrator, the coin has chosen. But the price is only beginning to show.